Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.
Hey everybody, in this episode we're going to cover the top 7 tips for negotiating with your factory to get a better price. Tip number 1, look for more factories. One of the fastest ways to get the best price and supplier is simply to just start sourcing your product from zero again. Use all the main sourcing websites like Alibaba, Global Sources, and HKTDC. Email all the factories that make your item. By contacting more factories, you're more likely to find a cheaper option. If you have 10 factories to choose from and you negotiate with one, you're more likely to end up with a better price and product. Tip number 2, ask for other materials. Ask your supplier, or maybe the top 5 factories that you're considering, what other materials can you use to make the same product? You might find a better material that costs less but is higher in quality. Tip number 3, increase your order quantity. Ask suppliers for the price for the minimum order quantity, as well as a price for 2,000 to 5,000 units. If you're ordering a minimum order quantity, it's hard to get them to reduce the price much, but if you're ordering 1,000 or more units, you should be able to negotiate a great discount. Tip number 4, change the specification. Ask the factory for ways in which you can reduce the cost. They might give you suggestions for alternative specifications or perhaps for other products in their catalog that are much cheaper. Tip number 5, get them low and lowball them. Once you've decided on which 5 factories that you want to work with, give them all a target price of 80% of the lowest cost supplier. For example, if your cheapest supplier quoted you $2 for an item, ask all 5 if they can do it for $1.60, including packaging. The factory will say that their quality is higher and they can't reduce the price, but keep pushing, saying that you have a purchase order ready if they can hit the target. Negotiate for 7 to 10 days. Many buyers are going to give up after 2 or 3 attempts, but by holding out, you should be able to get at least one of the factories to reduce the price substantially. Tip number 6, get your own freight forwarder. A big part of the cost of any product is the shipping from the factory to Amazon. Many of the factories get a kickback from the freight forwarder. So they might quote you a low price for the freight, but then later you get a surprise big bill. Most of the money goes back to the factory, and this is a common occurrence. Search Google for freight providers near you and get multiple quotes. You could make big savings on the landed cost. And finally, tip 7, visit the factory. It's hard to negotiate by email and phone. If you visit the factory you plan to order from, they will see that you're more serious about what you're doing. You might also be able to work together to find ways to reduce the cost.
Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.